That's a great question. Freedom is our birthright, and we all deserve to be free. Free of bondage. Free to think how we want to think. Free to move how we want to move. And we wasn't free. We was in chains. We was in bondage. We didn't have no rights over our own body. Master could take whatever he want when he wanted. So yeah, I freed myself and I went back to free others. And God made it so easily to do because he guided me through the wilderness to free other slaves. He brought people in my path to help me, to liberate others. So yes, I didn't risk my life. This is my life. I'm liberated, and I'm liberating others by freeing them from bondage. God showed me the way, and I was obedient. The rivers cleansed me and told a story on how to get to freedom. The trees guided me. And when I felt weary, all I had to do was lay down and ground myself, and the trees covered me. They filled me with purpose. The animals, the birds, it played a role in freedom. And I give gratitude to all of them. And I went back, and I went back, and I went back again. Because freedom is our birthright, and we deserve to be free.
See, I was Harriet Tubman's friend, and I traveled with her a bunch of times, and people ask me, why in the world did I run? Sex trafficking. Was sick of it. Constantly making me be with those men. Having babies. Like DCS. Coming in and just taking your children is what the slave master reminded me of. Couldn't even get my baby newborn smell down packed before they would just rip them right out of my hands. Women not having no rights. Can't control my body. Still the same thing. I was sick of it. So when Harriet said, let's cut out and let's go, who wasn't gonna run? I sure did. Sick of it, I said.
Yes, it's true. I am the slave who chickened out at the last minute, and I'm okay to admit that. I was excited to join Harriet on this journey to freedom and journey to the North. And then I heard a little bit about what we were going to be going through. I heard we were going to be getting cut with sticks. People were going to be looking night and day for us. I'm not a fan of dogs. I heard they were going to be sicking dogs on us. And I just thought to myself, I can't do all that. No, I'm good. Now that I see that Harriet did lead everyone to the North, I regret my decision a little bit. I can't lie. When I'm in the fields and when I'm working, I think to myself, damn, I should have gone with her. But either way, I'm happy for Harriet. And I've heard something called the Emancipation Proclamation is coming pretty soon. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for that and stay away from these dogs.
Hey, listen, when Harriet came and dropped the plans on me and told me we was leaving, enough said. I started rallying up the people that had the safe houses on the way there. Started getting our paperwork together. We's free papers. Eyes free now. Trying to get our free now papers together. Listen, things started moving faster than I thought. So when it was time to go, it was time to go. I had the food together. I had everything else together. Man, it's time to go. We all in the bushes and the weeds and the woods. Snakes coming. Dogs coming, man. We in the trees. Putting mud and everything on us. So by the time I make it over on the other side. Listen, I'm going to build a life over here. I'm about to build a life over here. I started learning as much as I could. Started learning how to read. Finding out about medicine. Learning how to birth babies. I already knew how to birth babies, And that's part of why I got up in world. Man, right didn't learn how to birth. Just showing these folks, look, I already know how to birth these babies. I already know how to do what I'm doing. So when Harriet came and hit me back up and like, hey, we finna go back and go free some more slaves. Free some more slaves? Who? Baby, listen, I think that's your calling. I think that's your gift. You free me, thank you. See, and that's why I think it's your calling. But it's me now. See, I'm gonna stay over here. And you go back and you free those slaves. Then when you get back, guess what? I got you. We got everything you gonna need over here. It's gonna be presidential treatment for you and the people, okay? But going back over there to say some more, I barely survived when I was there. I can't go back.
So people want to know why I'm always running. See, working on the Underground Railroad was like bittersweet. It was hard being a house nigga, as they would say. You know, you got Massa right there, always in close quarters with you. You always got to be ready to give him whatever it is that he need. You know, never really getting to go outside. But when I did get to go outside, my ancestors would guide me to pick certain like herbs and stuff, and I didn't know why until one day I figured out it was a privilege to be in that house. And that's because this woman walked in like a Orisha in the flesh. She looked like a fresh pot of black coffee, and she felt like it too. Her name was Harriet Tubman, and I had the pleasure of washing her feet and her wounds because I understood what she was doing. So as much as I wanted to run with her, I felt like the gods gave me a different purpose, a purpose of making sure that more people could get to freedom. So now that I am free, I run as much as I possibly can because I couldn't run then.